Welcome to Crypto Connor. I am Connor. Before we get started, I want to give myself a quick shout out and say click that subscribe button, like this video, leave a freaking comment because I want to know your thoughts, and also hit that notification bell because I want you to be notified from every time I upload a video, go live, anything I do here on YouTube. Let's just jump into the recap because you know what, honestly, there's a lot going on, a lot I gotta jump into. So hey, you know what, let's learn and earn together. That's what this channel is all about. Sick. Crypto Connor, let's do this. Alright, so first off, we're gonna jump into some news that is honestly late and breaking news. Check this out, homies. You ready for this? That's right. Freaking Jamie Dimon is being accused of abuse in the Sweden area for bad-mouthing Bitcoin. We all remember what Jamie Dimon said about Bitcoin last week, how it's dumb, how he hates it, and all this stuff. Well, you know what, Jamie Dimon? Freaking Quartz here is reporting that you freaking abuse the system. That's crazy. Obviously you did, because you didn't abuse the system back in 08 or even before that when the freaking crash happened. Nah, don't even worry about it, homie. We didn't remember that. Lying. I'm being freaking sarcastic right now. Can you freaking tell? God. Anyway, so I'm actually pretty hyped on this. What's gonna come of it? Like, nothing, obviously. But it's pretty cool that Sweden's like, nah, Jamie, like, that's not cool, dude. Stop freaking doing that and stop buying up Bitcoin like a whale flooding the system when your prices are lower. Obviously, we saw the freaking ledgers. We saw who was buying. Don't do that. If you're going to badmouth Bitcoin, you can't have your honkies just grabbing it up. That's not cool. Don't do that. Fuck, man. Link to that article down below if you want to read it. I think it's pretty interesting. I think it's pretty obvious that Jamie Dimon just freaking crashed that system so he could buy it up. But hey, you know what? Honestly, that's the way these schemers go, especially the schemers at the top. Did Jamie do that to the system just so he could buy Bitcoin lower? I think he did. Let me know what you think down in the comments because honestly, I want to get your thoughts. I want to know. Next story is coming out of my man, Bitcoin Seoul. Bitcoin Seoul is dope. If you don't already follow him, subscribe to him, all the things, links down below in the description. My man here was referencing the atomic swap. And I read up on this, and the atomic swap is so important. Basically, atomic swap allows for Litecoin to transfer into other cryptocurrencies without an exchange. So you're telling me that I could use Litecoin and just buy other cryptos without going through an exchange? That's insane. So thanks to that hot tip from Bitcoin Seoul, I upped my portfolio when it came to Litecoin, buying up that Litecoin. And we're on a dip right now. Check out CoinMarketCap real quick, homies. Let's check out what the price is. Check it out, dudes. Litecoin is actually down 5% right now. So yeah, so Litecoin is down to 48.56 right now, which is so sick. Yeah, I definitely suggest buying up Litecoin. That's super cheap. It's gonna skyrocket soon. I think so, at least. But hey, don't take my word for anything. I am not a financial advisor, but I definitely was upping my portfolio in Litecoin today. I'm super hyped on this information about the atomic swaps. If you want to read any more information, definitely links below. So, you know, do that up. But yeah, this seems super awesome. I mean, I'm super hyped on it. Freaking Litecoin, so exciting. No exchanges needed. I mean, that's honestly insane. Like, that honestly kind of blows my mind because that would just blow up the entire system if we didn't need exchanges, right? So tell me what you think. Do you think that Litecoin's gonna just like do away with exchanges now? I don't know. It could happen. Let me know what you think. Alright, so next story is coming straight out of TechCrunch. This past week was huge for Ethereum as well. My man Vitalik had some dope things to say at TechCrunch San Francisco. Oh my god, let's check it out.
And I think right now there already is really a lot of institutional hype in the space and just public hype. So when you have, like Vladimir Putin having, knowing what blockchains and Ethereum are, and Paris Hilton going out promoting ICOs on Twitter, that's peak hype.
Thank you, Vitalik. Absolutely. We are totally in a peak hype right now. I mean, when your girl Paris Hilton, just like he said, is just like talking about ICOs, and you know, Vladimir Putin is talking about that kind of thing where he, you know, thinks that blockchain has a really dope amount of information that could help him out. That's absolute hype. But that being said, absolute hype is not a bad thing. You know what I mean? You know, peak hype kind of gets people like me and you into cryptos, and that actually starts to fund technology. So hopefully the peak hype isn't a bad thing. I think Vitalik actually did make a point that a lot of these ICOs and a lot of these like new technology that are built on the Ethereum technology actually can't be sustained. And your boy Ameer, a dude that I really respect here on the crypto space, had this to say.
The biggest issue with the ICOs, and there's like 100 a day coming out right now, is like we have what people believe blockchain can do right now and what the reality is right now. Even Vitalik right here, Vitalik states, like he's just right now at the TechCrunch conference, the whole panel is talking about these ICO craze. And he told them point blank, like, listen, it looks like we're in a bubble. Like, if we're looking at all these promises that the ICOs have, the reality is the blockchain tech, and like 99% of them are created on Ethereum with an ERC20 token. They can't do what they promise because Ethereum can't do that yet.
So is it a bubble? I mean, Ameer seems to think so. Let's just check out the Ethereum price really quick, see how it's doing. Ethereum says at 268 right now as of recording this video. I don't know if there's a bubble. I kind of think that bubbles are like an old way of thinking about currency, and I don't know if we should necessarily think about cryptos the same way we think about regular fiat currency. Check out that video from Monday if you don't know what fiat means. But yeah, so what do you think? Do you think there's a bubble? Let me know. I would love to know your thoughts about if you think there's a bubble. I tend to say no. I told my brother there wasn't a bubble, so he tends to disagree with me. But hey, you know what? Let me know in the comments. Definitely let me know if you think there is a bubble, if you think this is all just going to burst and we're all just going to be broke and we should not be investing. Just let me know. Let me know what you think. All right, stick. Sweet. Thanks. And last but not least, we have the China Fud. You know what? Honestly, I'm so sick of talking about this China Fud. Take it away, man.
I've been asking about a China update, essentially saying the worst is yet to come.
Real quick before we hop into what I think, Trevon James had this to say.
I'm really bearish on Bitcoin, man. Like, I really think it's going to go down, man. I think there's not as much momentum driving the price up. There's nothing new happening. And then we really only have bad news coming up. So.
All right. So, yeah, I mean, we did see a dip in the markets today. Probably just more China FUD. And honestly, I think that it's not so much that China is affecting the markets, so much as there's so much info coming out of China and so many more stories coming out of China that it's just intersecting with, you know, the dips. So obviously, if you're going to whale up the system by $1,000 in 2 days, it's going to even out. It's going to. So dropping down, BTC dropping down to what, 36 now? I think it was 37 last time I checked. Yeah, it's at 37.23 right now as of recording this video. I mean, that's down 4%, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really think that China is actually affecting the market as much as people want to play it out to be. I think that it's always important to put those stop limit buys in. I think it's always important to try to catch those knives. Do your own research, obviously. Look at the top 10, see if any of them spark your interest in what they're trying to prove. And yeah, I mean, always be on the lookout for a little bit more of a dip so you can save a little bit more of that money when you do sell a little bit higher. But, you know, that's the best advice that I can give about these kind of dips. But this week has been kind of crazy. I'm sure that we'll see more information coming out of China over the next few days. I'm sure we'll see more information coming out of everywhere. So it is Friday, so I want to start a new segment called Follow Friday, obviously, because it is Friday. And just like on Twitter, I want you to follow cats that I respect so you homies can get the best crypto information out there. I want to pass what I have learned and who I follow and who I learn from onto you. So first people I want to actually highlight is Spencer Bogart, Vitalik Definitely give him a follow. I don't know why I wasn't following him already. Like, obviously, I should be following the freaking inventor of Ethereum. Like, what is wrong with me? And thirdly, I actually want to highlight the Bad Crypto podcast. Oh my gosh, if you homies have not listened to the Bad Crypto podcast, you absolutely should. Two amazing dudes talking about cryptos in a fun way. They put their videos up on YouTube, actually. Check this out. Right there. The Bad Crypto podcast. They talk about Jamie Dimon. They talk about China. They talk about all the things that you need to know in a dope podcast form. So definitely give them a listen. Definitely give them a follow on the tweets and everywhere you can. Listen to their podcast. I think they do 2 videos a week. Don't quote me on it. But yeah, that's all for me. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Love making these videos. Definitely click that like button. Hit a subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell. And, you know, just all of those things. Leave a freaking comment. Oh my gosh. Please, please, please. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I make these videos 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Try to get those videos out by 9 o'clock every single day in the morning. I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm just finishing up week 2 now. But yeah, this is Crypto Connor. I am Connor. Peace.